Donald J. Trump, August 8th, 2020, is making history. He's signing 4 new executive orders. How many executive orders has he signed this week? Too many. I mean, he's taking America into his own hands. Our government is too dysfunctional to do it, so he's doing it for them. He's here for the American people. He's here for our economy. He's here for American businesses. And he's doing what needs to be done. So right here, he is signing the executive order to eliminate all payroll tax until the end of the year. And President Trump is proposing to, if he wins November 3rd, and I know November 3rd, there probably won't be, we won't know who president is with mail-in voting, which is very bad. But he's proposing, if he wins, he's going to eliminate payroll tax completely. Unprecedented announcement he just made. He's going to eliminate payroll tax completely. That's unbelievably progressive. Let's watch him sign this executive order.
Deferral payroll tax obligations. So this is your payroll tax obligations, which we're going to end up terminating eventually, right?
That we're going to end up terminating completely eventually.
How many pictures can you take over there? I mean, you're taking hundreds of pictures.
How many pictures can you take over there?
I will. So,
he is a funny guy.
Story? Would anybody like a pen?
Would anybody like a pen?
Would anybody? Why don't we hand these? We'll hand these out to you in the back. Okay.
It's amazing. They're all clapping. That's amazing.
Yes, please.
Yes, sir. Can we start with the $400, sir? So I just wanted to get your reaction. So you're saying the states will have to cover some of the costs, sir. Which governors have told you that they would sign on?
Well, if they don't, they don't. That's up.
It's not $600 anymore for the additional unemployment. It is $400 now with the executive order he just signed. Now he is hoping states will come and help cover some of these costs, which is amazing. I honestly think 600 is better. But the Republicans, they really want to limit people staying home from working because they're making more money instead of going to a job. And President Trump still wants to provide stimulus to the American people, but he wants to do it the right way. And I completely support his decision here. I think he found an amazing middle ground. This isn't even middle ground, right? He came from 600 and everybody else wanted 200. And he said, I'm going to sign an executive order for 400. Nobody's getting anything done, so I'm going to get it done for you. It's amazing. Unprecedented amount of leadership in this man. And look, I don't necessarily like he's a celebrity, and I don't necessarily like how he acts or speaks or some of the things he says, but his work ethic and what he's shown to us, the way he leads, is amazing. He's getting stuff done. He's fighting sex trafficking. He's fighting China. He's fighting big corporations outsourcing manufacturing. He's bringing jobs to the United States. He's cutting taxes. He's doing amazing work. And for that, I will applaud him.
It's up to them. But if they don't, they don't. That's going to be their problem. I don't think their people will be too happy. They have the money. So I don't think their people will be too happy. But if they don't, they don't. But again, the states have the money. It's sitting there. All right, Kelly.
Why did you decide on $400 when previously families were receiving $600?
Yeah.
That will be a hardship for many. What do you say to them?
Well, no, it's not a hardship. This is the money that they need. This is the money they want, and this gives them a great incentive to go back to work. So this was much more than was originally agreed. The 600 was a number that was there, and as you know, there was difficulty with the 600 number because it really was a disincentive. Yeah, go ahead, please.
Sir, the payroll tax cut was opposed by both parties on Capitol Hill. Can you give your rationale as to why you think that's so important, particularly since it doesn't
Yeah.
help Americans who
Okay.
currently don't have jobs?
It helps people greatly. It helps our country get back. And anybody that would say anything different, I think, is very foolish. Everybody wanted it. By the way, the Democrats want it. The Republicans want it. They just couldn't get it. They just couldn't come to an agreement. But everybody wants it. And the very important thing is the people want it, and the people need it, actually. Yeah.
Mr. President, you said that this will pretty much take care of the entire situation, but as you said, there's not money for reopening schools, other important items. Is your administration willing to go back to Democrats to try to actually negotiate?
Well, the answer is yes, but we have money to do other things. So we have a lot of money that was unspent, and we'll be able to do things with the money that was.
See, the question is, how long will it take the IRS to implement to take off the payroll tax? I would say it's going to take maybe 30 days, maybe 60 days. I just don't see them being able to implement it quick enough. So the question is, in the executive order, are they going to back pay us for the month of July or the month of August while they're trying to figure out how they're going to take it off, right?
Unspent. We have significant money that was unspent, and we will be able to use that for different purposes. Go ahead.
Mr. President,
Go ahead.
when will this relief get in the hands of Americans that need it? What date?
We think it's going to be very rapid. We want it to be very rapid. It's going to be distributed in a way that, whichever the fastest way, there are various methods, and it will be rapidly distributed.
You're also expecting legal challenges with this, right?
I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that.
Yesterday, sir, you said that you were expecting
What I said is people can do whatever they want. I guess maybe they'll bring legal actions, maybe they won't, but they won't win. They won't win.
legal action is brought against you on this. Why not just work with Congress on this deal?
Well, I'm not saying they're not going to come back and negotiate. They might very well come back and negotiate.
Signing an executive order today, and Americans want to know when they're going to see this relief.
Very soon. They're going to see it very soon. Look, there it is, right there. Excuse me. There it is, right there. Go ahead.
Mr. President, though, this is expected to be tied up in the court, so this relief is either going to be delayed or
Oh,
blocked
I don't think
indefinitely.
so. I think this is going to go
just
very
political
rapidly through
theater?
the courts.
But
This
are
will
you
go
giving
very,
people
if we
false
get
hope?
sued, maybe we won't get sued. If we get sued, it's somebody that doesn't want people to get money, okay? And that's not going to be a very popular thing.
Go around Congress. Are you trying to set a new precedent that the president
No,
can go around
no.
Congress and decide how?
Yeah, he is trying to set a new precedent that when they're not getting anything done, he's going to step up to the plate and do it himself, okay? If he gets sued, if he doesn't get sued. We're in a very stressful time for the American people. I would say this is a similar time to like a wartime, right? And the president needs to step up and provide stimulus to the American people.
You ever
money
hear
is
the word
collected and spent.
obstruction? They've obstructed. Congress has obstructed. The Democrats have obstructed people from getting desperately needed money. Go ahead, please. Right.
And he's kind of picking on the Democrats a little bit too much here. I see the Democrats picking on Republicans a lot, and I hate it. But it's kind of like saying, like, if you're competing with somebody, you're like bad mouthing them, and it just doesn't make any party look good, right? I think, if you're a Republican, I don't think you should be bad talking Democrats. I think it should be a little bit more professional than he's saying it right now.
Right here.
President, why do you keep
you're
saying
finished.
that
Go
you
ahead,
passed
please.
No, you're finished.
veterans' choice?
Please.
People are clapping.
You said that you passed veterans' choice. It was passed in 2014.
Okay, excuse me. Go ahead,
But it
please.
was a false statement, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much.
When the reporters get a little bit out of control, man, he doesn't take it.